I don't call any from the light.
Hey guys, welcome to the March 9th entry of the Tony Ku Journal. Viorno.
Buongiorno. Buongiorno.
Yeah, Viorno. Because it's a video journal.
Oh, okay, I
You
was
know?
thinking buongiorno. Oh,
Buongiorno.
you speaking Italian too.
Oh, maybe in the next life when I'm in Italy. Hello. Hi. So, you probably already heard the intro, and so I won't say it again, but I got a tattoo today. And it's pretty sick. I'll show you guys. There's some things about it that I want to say, but I'll show you guys first of all without ruining it with my speech here. Let me show you. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my god. Look at that. Look at that. Kind of Sakura life like, but pretty gangster, huh? And when I say Sakura like life like, I mean, if you're sacrilegious, you're kind of going against religion. When you do something like that, it's kind of Sakura life like. Not sure that's the real term here, but whatever. We're going with it. So, I think the tattoo looks sick. But a couple things I want to say is that I'm only going to talk about things I don't like, right? Things I like. What's the point of talking about it, right? No, I want to talk about a couple of things here, okay? First of all, this tattoo, right? When I first sat down, okay, the guy was putting like, how they put like a layer over it so it has the design already and then they draw over it, right? When the guy first put it on there, I was like, "Bro, that gun is so small." Like it looked like one of those like lady cigarettes, you know what I mean? Just tiny, a tiny gun. I was like, "Bro, like is that the size?" I was like, can I get it bigger?" And then he's like, "Yeah, yeah, okay, okay." And then like finally after like four prints, the guy had to print out four more copies until it was finally like a decent size. Like imagine this four times smaller. Like what was the guy thinking? So it really didn't inspire any it didn't really inspire any like confidence. And then so we got into it, right? And like, I'm like, all right, it's looking all right, right? And it does look all right to be honest. Like after like I guess sometime when he was first doing it, all the lines were so dark. I was like, bro, it looks so like it looked too realistic. Imagine if you like drew a line with like Photoshop and all the lines on the gun was like just straight. It's like it's too like realistic. But after even just like in an hour or so, they kind of faded out and the gun looks more like nice. Like the texture looks more nice. So I think that aside, the tattoo looks pretty good, right? But what's up with like the tip option? I walked up to the front, right? And and the machine had a tip option. Do any of you guys out there, do you guys tip on tattoos? I was thinking, right? Cuz I knew I had to pay for this tattoo today. I was like, is there going to be like a tip option? And is there going to be a tip option? And so there was a tip option when I was handed the machine and it started at 15. And this tattoo plus the $200 deposit is $540, right? Imagine $540 with a $15 tip. I'm like, what? Like, who is it going to? Like, is it going to the artist at least? Or is it you going to you, the greedy little like front desk man? I don't know. But anyways, like I was hit with the machine and I didn't want to like be uncool. I was like, am I gonna get a tattoo here again? Like I don't know. And I don't know yet, right? So I was like, all right, let me tip like something, right? And I wanted to tip like $20, right? But I was like, it's a tattoo, like it's not like a like a dinner or something. I don't know. I don't know. So I tipped $30. I don't think I tipped like outrageous, But even just the fact that I tip, I'm kind of like mad about that I didn't just like not tip. And maybe I should have not tipped. Do you think people like respect you more if you don't tip? If you go like if you just like, huh, what is this? I'm not tipping shit. Do you think they actually respect you more? But if you tip more, they're like, I can get money at this guy. Probably, right? I should have not tipped. I wish I could rewind time and not tip. But I tipped, right? I tipped. I don't know how to justify in my head that I'm some kind of better man for having tipped. Because first of all, like, I wish I didn't give them extra money. And second of all, like, I would have been more pleased with myself if I didn't tip. Look, I don't know, but then I tip because I want things to be smooth going in the future. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I go back there, like, I want things to be like smooth going. I don't know if me not tipping is gonna get any sort of like, friction in the future, and really it shouldn't. Like, I don't think I've ever like, even when I work like for facing customer service, I don't think when someone not tipped I've gone like, oh, I'm gonna fuck that guy's day up. I don't think so. So maybe I should have not tipped. Fuck. Missed the opportunity to not tip, but I'll get over it. It's $30. It's $30. I'm pretty happy with this tattoo though. And when I was walking home, I don't know, I just felt like people were like looking at me, not in like people were like looking at me like before I got this tattoo. I was thinking like, okay, am I gonna get like dirty looks? Are people gonna see this gun on my hand? Or are they gonna be like, there goes another gangster. Oh, don't walk close to him. Oh, he's a bad seed. Oh, don't you talk to him now, Johnny. Oh, he's a bad influence. But when I had to take the bus home, right? Nothing shameful. Public transportation. If you don't have a car, you take a bus, right? The next best thing, right? I got on the bus, and I was just getting looks, and I think they were pretty like, like they were like, oh my god, ooh, look at that tattoo. Like they were pretty like, admiring looks. If I had to put words into other people's mouths and actions. I was looking at first of all, like when I first got on, right, I was looking at my tattoo because I was just looking at it. I just got out from the tattoo parlor. I wanted to admire my own work that I hired somebody else to draw. And I looked at it and I was just looking at it. And then when I looked up, these two men were like looking at my hand. They're like, oh. And I could just tell. I could look in their eyes and I could see admiration. I could look in these men's eyes and I could see defeat. And I could see that they were just like, oh man, this man is much more cooler than we are. I could just see it from their eyes. And then, but then I didn't sit there long. I walked away because there was this like homeless man right beside me. I didn't notice, and he just smelled really bad. So I got up and I walked away. I just walked through the back door, right? Because I was going to get off soon. And then there's this cute girl sitting in front, right? Talking to her friend and just looking at her friend, right? And I'm just looking at her, I'm like, cause I'm just admiring her beauty, cause I'm like, damn, like wow, like this girl is actually like really beautiful, right? I wasn't even like staring. I was just like trying to look while like breathing normally, like while just being like a normal human being, but just taking a look, right? Cause you don't see beautiful creatures like that every day, right? And I could just tell she's just like looking at me, but looking at her friend. You know what I mean? Like to the friend, I'm not making it obvious to the friend. I'm looking at the person behind, but I'm looking at the person behind. I don't know. Am I crazy? Am I some kind of narcissistic fuck that's dreaming up these looks? I want to make a joke and say yes, but no, I don't think so. I think these people were actually looking at me and they were looking at the tattoo, which I think is kind of cool. That I didn't get any dirty looks, but I'm sure I will get dirty looks. I don't know, actually. The guy drew this tattoo pretty, like, artistically. He didn't draw this tattoo, like, really, like, rigid. I don't know. It looks very, like, artistic, right? Like, plus, I don't even look like somebody that's, like, really hard or anything like that. So you know. How should I make the thumbnail, guys? Should I do this? Should I do that famous Lil Wayne photo? Or should I do one like maybe like this? Or like this? But you can't even see the. I don't know, guys. I thought I would have more things to say after the tattoo, but I guess I was just so drained from the tattoo session that really, I guess that's it. Um, I guess that's it. I'll see you guys March 10th, 2023's entry of the Tony Koo Journal. But for now, I'm out. Peace.